Before we step into series 2, I need to pause because this work, healing, justice, transformation, it is not a solo journey. It's a collective calling. And you, the messengers, showed up. You listened, you commented, you shared, you healed out loud. So today, before we move forward, I want to honor you, your words, your courage, your healing, your presence in this movement. In Series 1, Becoming a Messenger, we laid the foundation of this movement through the Be the Messenger framework: identity, culture, diversity, and respect. We talked about generational trauma, hidden wounds, silence in our families, the role of church and community, understanding who we are, systemic lies, unlearning what has held us back, how to use the messenger method of self-reflection, self-awareness, and self-consciousness. This first series wasn't just teaching. It was truth-telling. It was exposing. It was healing. And most importantly, it was you. The impact of the messages, people began to see the impact of their own stories. One of our messages wrote, "Your Courageous Hearts book has changed how I show up in so many spaces." Another said, "This left me with so much to unpack. Generational repair requires courage, commitment, and communication." And this powerful reflection, "Your calm vulnerability helped so many people, even those whose stories are different." Healing in action. People don't just listen, they began healing. I'm committed to being a messenger. I'm in survival mode, but ready to heal. Some confronted truths they had buried for years. My existence is because of a lie. I suppressed, but never healed. That's what this space is for. One person shared, "I made a video facing my wounds. If I don't share it, am I staying silent?" That is real work. Spiritual and generational healing. Our community confronted generational curses. Some people will never apologize. We must free ourselves and break the generational pain. Others spoke about healing from the institutions that shaped us. Church is a huge part of my culture I am still healing from. Another one said, "And the healing is becoming multi-generational. I'm sending this to my kids so we can discuss it as adults." These are some powerful messages. Powerful messages. Courage, commitment, communication. One of my favorite reflections, this person authored so clearly: "Thank you for this blueprint for being a messenger. Courage, commitment, communication." Another one wrote, "Your vulnerability helps more people than you know." Someone cited that this has been a powerful reflection for me. Diversity is our strength. As we talked about diversity, you tapped into your power. Diversity is your strength. How do we penetrate spaces moving away from it? Another said, "Diversity is the key to effective solutions to leading change." One person offered, they found their cultural strength: respect for diversity. Different ways of thinking, Your messenger showed up. And in our last section, the messenger energy. Let's go. Powerful. The mic is smoking. Awesome progress. Healing equals freedom equals power. These comments aren't just feedback. They're fuel. They're energy. They're proof that the messenger movement is alive. I want to say thank you. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for trusting yourself. Thank you for healing out loud, for being honest, for listening deeply, for holding space for others, and for walking with me through Series 1. You don't just watch this podcast, you are the podcast. Your healing is shaping this movement. Your words, your presence, your courage, they matter. This is why I created this space, for me and for you. The gratitude I have, I really want to say thank you all for allowing me to show up and live in my calling. I too am growing. Now, Series 2 is different. Series 1 was about becoming a messenger. Series 2 is about being a messenger. We're going deeper. We're talking about responsibility, leadership, presence, and purpose. We're talking about how to walk in the rooms healed, not wounded. We're talking about what it means to carry the message in a world that needs healing. Series 2 is about action. Subscribe. Share this movement with someone who needs it. And get ready. Series 2 will change how you speak, how you think, and how you show up. Be courageous, be authentic, be love, be the messenger.